This is. I'm very satisfied.
You like this show? Really? Who said that?
It will be a mystery.
Let's go around the circle.
Oh, now there you go. Now you're more psychedelic.
Circle. Circle way.
Circle in the square. In the squared circle, we're going to square off. Madison Square Garden.
That's funny. Relay that story to us.
Okay.
I best not.
Why
What?
not?
Why not?
The show goes on after 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can say dirty.
Yeah, you can say anything.
Feel free to use words like
Right.
succulent,
Right.
luscious.
Right. We're sexually explicit now. This is XXX. And you can say anything, do anything. There you go.
I have a coworker who does not get up. He sits there all day long. In fact, he just doesn't get up.
That's like me. Yeah, go ahead.
Sometimes he types envelopes for us at
Mhm.
work. So if you need an envelope typed, he has a typewriter. So it's very easy to slip the envelope through the jaws of the typewriter
Without getting
and
up.
deliver a message without physically standing.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I'd like a 316 Circle Way. Now, I don't know whose address that is out there, but he said, Circle Jerk. And I said, not Circle Jerk.
Not Circle Jerk. He's also gay.
Yeah.
Well, no, what?
And 800 pounds.
316 circle white.
Circle way.
What'd you say?
316 Circle Jerk.
Oh.
Next time I relay that story to you.
Well, you didn't say it very funny at all. It was
Yeah,
funnier when you
really.
said
I
it
was
to
really
me.
waiting for a punchline.
That sucked.
Yeah.
You're not allowed
Come
to
on,
tell
Dad.
any more
Hanging.
stories.
Worst story ever.
That's all right. That's
Sorry, guys.
So today I was driving down the road and I saw this red car.
No, okay.
No.
Red or
I'm
like
dead
candy
serious.
apple?
No,
or-
Really? Was
red.
it red?
You guys remember when there was a snow day sometime in high school and everybody went up to Jonah's house and me and Matt Rayner drove up there, and when we got there we made up the story that we saw a wreck on the way up there and we saw a severed head laying on the ground, and we just told everybody that story, like, man, and like we'd tell people individually, like, dude, I'm sorry, man, I'm just kind of shaken up. I saw like a severed head on the road. And we were like, oh no, shut up. And yeah, that was it.
and they didn't like a bunch of people like all get together and like go drive back down the
No.
road looking for
They
this.
didn't want to see it. They didn't want to see the severed
Would
head.
have seen this.
The parties
I
that
said
I
the
go
eyes
to,
were open.
everybody would have wanted to go see this severed head. Hey man, we gotta go see. There's a severed head down
But
there.
it was like a really detailed, elaborate story. Like the eyes were looking at us, and it was like a blonde woman, and her hair still looked done, and it was the most like messed up way. I think.
Dude, I remember that, man. That screwed me up for a while.
Yeah, Jonathan
What,
was there.
seeing that? You mean seeing that head?
No, him telling me the story. It freaked me
really?
out, man.
Yeah.
I believe him.
Just me talking about
Right now.
telling people that.
That's just.
Did you guys ever play the bike wreck game when you were kids?
The what?
Where you take a dirty old bicycle or a messed up old bike and like throw it out on the side of the road and then just lay real quick and wait for people to drive by just to see if they'd stop or if they'd look.
And if they stop and if they come walking over to you just
When they stop, you just haul ass out.
before they get there, you jump on the bike and ride on there.
Well, no, it really has effect if you got a bike with all the wheels off and throw one up in a tree or something like that. But
Put your
it's
arm through
fun.
one.
It's an exciting game.
Yeah.
Almost as
Prosthetic
fun as-
limbs would also
You ever
help
built
in that
fires in the
situation.
road?
Huh?
You ever built a fire in the middle of the road?
We
I
have.
don't know.
That's interesting.
Where are you
Sam.
from, man? You can build a fire in the middle of the road.
Candler.
Candler, man.
All right,
At 2 in the morning, you go out and build a fire in the middle of the
Remember
road.
we had that
That's
BB
great.
gun and that cop came, hey, you're shooting BB gun. You
Yeah, I
can't
remember
do
that.
Times have changed since when you were growing up. We're like, what, 5 years ago?
That's
Seriously,
right.
have times really
All
changed?
right, I'll tell
They
you.
weren't. They were more concerned with the B&E that they thought was
Yeah, they
taking
probably-
place. Like we stopped and picked up. Some lady was throwing out a tin like little bathroom trash can, like a Norman Rockwell painting, and some old picture frames. We're like, oh, we might could use that stuff, and we grabbed it. So when I walked from the field, these two cops are shining their lights in the back of his car, and they were like, yeah, firearms, whatever, but it's kind of suspicious, y'all out here. And I mean, we see all the stuff in the back of your car, and I'm thinking, well, what the hell are we going to do with that stuff? I mean, we'd be the worst thieves ever, you know? Like, hey, we got this.
Get the
Norman
Rockwell
Rockwell
paint out of the
trash
picture
can, you know?
frames. Hurry, let's get out of here.
I know these are fake.
Right.
Norman Rockwell's,
You're at the
but-
pawn shop with
Right.
the frame.
Well, the point is though that they had to come up with something. They had nothing, and they had to work. They had nothing to work
What
with,
got
so
them
they
going
had to.
is when they came up to us. What are y'all doing back here? And Riley shooting. We were shooting a video, but his nomenclature of the situation.
Like, I heard there was a gun out here. What are y'all doing? Shooting?
But hey, you're allowed to shoot there. You can stand in the middle of that field and blast off as many rounds as you want to, and it is not illegal.
Into your leg, too.
You can shoot yourself.
Did you
What you want.
shoot yourself?
No, not that day anymore.
All right. Well, I was going to tell the
You just had a
story
circle jerk.
of this story was told to me by Rodrigo Perales, who in the late 60s, early 70s was the son of the Venezuelan ambassador to the UN, who went to school with me and was in the dormitory with me. And he spoken broken English, but he was one of the funniest people. And he would tell us what they do at home for fun. And you were talking about laying on the bicycle and all that stuff. Yeah, he says he says you get a big can of oil, like a 20-gallon barrel of oil, and pour it on the road, either in a curve or at a stoplight. And he said, and then hide in the bushes and watch people like slide off the road and stuff. And I said, why would you do this? And he said, shit, man, don't see their face. So that's
Just wait till they slide it and then throw a matchbook into it.
there we go.
You got a flaming car spinning.
All right, now if somebody,
in the middle of an
if
intersection.
any of you know how to operate that camera, you can do a close-up of that. Whichever camera.
Santa goes halfway, so you gotta recharge him.
No, we're close. We're going to be done by the time you
Get Santa.
Well,
Put the-
yeah, but I mean...
Oh, Sam just finished up.
Santa's good for two for the Easter bunny. they tend to finish at the same time.
See the little handle at the bottom? Yes, you can tilt it down with that. You can unscrew that and tilt it down. The little handle, the little handle. Yeah.
No, not that.
On the bottom, the handle.
Why in the hell Riley is the one doing this when he just dropped his phone in the toilet?
No, tilt it. Don't take it out. There you go. See? Okay. All right.
Oh, almost. You can still get the finale,
Almost there.
right?
There we go.
Nope.
All right. Now you want to start it up again? Here we go.
It's gonna be a quality episode.
There you go, right
What did
there.
you say?
Wanna have some fun? Here we go.
That's what we call Chicken Little. Chicken's lowest journey. Nick Manudo, it's an Andy.
With the hat cards and everything. I started going up in the
Yeah.
This is where dairy products come from.
Santa's falling over.
Once again, the woman outlasts the man. This is Playboy Chicken Bunny.
I do remember as a kid, like when it would snow outside and you would see people driving around and you would like make up a bunch of snowballs and like sit by the bush
Okay,
and
now you
wait
wanna
for that
straighten
one
that
guy
out?
with his window down.
Now you gotta fix it.
Woo! And just smack somebody you get with the window down and you can totally crush somebody with a snowball and make people like slam on the brakes. I do remember doing that. I got in trouble for that actually. The guy, I wasn't real smart as a kid. Not much has changed, but I certainly wasn't very smart as a kid either. And yeah, like I would do it like right at the end of my street and then just run home. And the people would just like follow me to my house,
Thanks, man.
knocking on the door. Yeah, your son just crushed me in the face with a snowball. Like,
No, that wasn't
It's
me.
totally keyed up.
What's keyed up?
Jeremy's shirt.
That's the beauty of Ralph Lauren, man.
That's right. Oh, it's alive.
He is.
I've been playing
he's
Fortnite
amazing
since I was
when it
three.
comes to film shirts. I got this in the film.
We had like that. What was that thing we were talking about? The soundless concert.
Alright, silent disco.
The silent disco.
He knows.
Does everybody wear a?
Everybody has headphones. And so the DJ sends a signal out. Yeah, that shit. Like I saw that monitor and you walk by.
Yeah.
and you
Everybody's
can't hear
like
anything.
dancing and
Yeah,
stuff.
you can't hear anything, but everyone's just like getting down, you know what I mean? Like really cutting it up, and like you're walking by and you can't hear anything, so it's really bizarre to sit there and watch them dancing like hard.
Do they have little headphones or big headphones on?
Like decent size.
With they had cloth over the earpieces so that you don't catch infection.
Oh,
Obama
we
was
don't.
actually more.
We don't do that here. We spread infection.
Yeah, isn't it kind of like a Woodstock?
Now, that thing was sponsored by
AT&T, happy sensors. Who did they censor? What was it, like Pearl Jam or something?
Really?
You know what I'm talking about? That concert or whatever?
AT&T said? How did AT&T censor?
Because they're
What's going
the
on?
head cheese of the whole communication signal, and they own all
AT&T
the.
now has their own television channel.
Yeah.
What is
Got
that?
everything.
AT&T.
Blue. It's like called Blue or AT&T Blue concert series or something.
No, put them back on.
Your
Put
hand
'em
is
on.
floating.
My hand is floating. That's right. If I can be more floating if I do this. I do this sometimes, so I can really float. See?
What would be really funny is to punch because it looks like you're not hitting anything.
Wow.
And he'd still go, You gotta actually punch him in the gut. What kind of drugs have you been eating lately, John?
Tea from Woogie Mountain.
That's fresh.
Good. It's good. It's in this pot. It's good.
That Wu Yi shit.
All right. That's probably ridiculous.
Woo Yi. Woo Yi.
Woo yee.
That's terrible, man.
Yee woo. Woo
Tea
yee.
ain't nothing to fuck with.
All right.
Tea ain't nothing to
Oh, we can.
How would you
Here,
do
something
the
we
Y?
can
Get the
we
Y in
can
the
steal
middle?
this from the anarchist
Oh, yeah.
roundtable. You know, we used to do a thing at a show at on the pirate radio station, and the anarchists did the anarchist roundtable, and they would periodically have a round of fucks. So we could. So I'll start, and you can follow with like fuck,
It's just in line.
and then
Yeah.
fuck, fuck.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck. Anyway, we can all say fuck.
Fuck!
It's like late at night. We can say fuck.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Fuck.
since I
Fuck.
said
Fuck. Isn't that true?
Fuck.
Is that not
It's
true?
fucking
No,
true.
that's not very. That was
Yeah.
that was like the least fun
What kind of
round of
programming is this?
fucks.
Who works
didn't know
here,
we
man?
were
How do
working.
they? Does
Where's
anybody
the fucking-
do anything at URTV to
Yeah.
regulate what's happening and going
Somebody
out
could
on
have
the
Fuck
channel?
no.
Stole
Yeah, you
every
do.
fucking
You have
camera
to
you
watch while you're
have,
working.
and you guys would have no clue.
No, you
I'll
have
be
to
like the
watch
evil-
from your desk.
I'll
to
be
go
like
out there and
the-
steal some
the-
shit.
You
Right.
realize he's never seen Pat.
You know,
He told me today he's never.
I
He
have
like
either,
looked at
I
the
don't
picture and he was like, "Is that Pat?"
Right.
I know the name.
Never
All
seen
right.
him.
Well, no, but it's true. We can say fuck, right?
We got
Uh,
close.
Yeah.
At 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yes or no?
I would assume that is not.
This is
Let's try and
for
go
the
this way.
The
explicit.
Christians aren't watching. Right now.
Christians
Explicit.
are not
Good Christians
watching.
Now they
on
are.
their-
If you
on
can
their-
be
Right as you
sexually
said that,
explicit,
one of them
you're
And
said-
even
As
if
long as you
they
say
have something to
fuck, too.
say, this is our block.
They can. They surely can.
Fucking
fucking
A.
block. Right.
Hey, at least it isn't as bad as other things.
That's a fun game. Can
Other things are worse.
Can you say?
Very poignant.
Yeah.
corn dog poop stick. How's this game work? Do I say corn dog poop stick?
No, that's just the game.
You can say. We're asked if you can say.